guys, welcome to another video. It's Subini, and honestly it's been such a long time since I've said that, but we are back with another video, and I thought that I would do a Q&A to kind of catch up with you guys, give you guys an update, answer some of your guys' questions that you guys might have, and kind of just get back into it. So yeah, there is a lot of great questions and also very interesting questions, and a lot of you guys also left such encouraging messages upon me saying that I was going to be making another video. So thank you guys so much for those of you guys who have waited for a video. Honestly, I know it's been forever, but we're here, and yeah, I'm really excited to do today's video, so let's go on with it. A lot of you guys have asked me, hey Subini, how have you been? How have you been doing? Like, what's up? So basically, guys, at the end of last year, I had the biggest burnout. I was also in like one of the most darkest stages in my life. I was going through a lot of negative thoughts, and basically at the beginning of this year I really wanted to have a clean, fresh start. I basically moved. I was isolating myself, wanting to really kind of focus on myself, how I'm feeling, and to really be okay with whatever it is I'm feeling, because I feel like you really have to understand what it is that's bothering you so that you can kind of move on from it. I honestly was having fun at the same time. I was surrounding myself with good people, and also obviously there were days where I wasn't, but I feel like I'm in such a better headspace now, and honestly more motivated as well to be putting out videos, way more than I was at the beginning of this year or even towards the middle of this year. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've just been really taking care of my mental health, and I'm a lot better. So yeah, that's the reason why I kind of wanted to start off, you know, give you guys an update. And yeah, I'm 29 guys now, which is really insane. But okay, moving on, what is your biggest fear? I think this is a fear that recently developed, but I feel like my biggest fear is that when I get older that I will be alone is probably one of my biggest fears. I know it's so far ahead from now, but just the fact that like if I am 80, you know, what if my significant other might not be there? My kids will be like married, living their own life, and also like, you know, my family members are probably not going to be here, some of them. I feel like I would just feel so lonely. So yeah, I think that's just a biggest fear of mine. Also, throughout different phases in life, like, you know, what if my friends won't be there, or I won't have friends? Like, I don't know. It's just like something that I think about, and I hope that doesn't happen. And I hope really it doesn't happen. Okay, the next question is, will you move to LA? I actually got a lot of questions regarding if I'm going to continue to live in Korea, if I'm going to move to LA, do I have any other countries that I would want to move to in the future? Personally, I never thought that I would say this. I actually really thought that I was going to be living in Korea for a long time, and you know, you never know, because literally I've been here for 10 years. I always thought that I was gonna go back, but I think I see myself living more in the States now. So probably within like 2 to 3 years I would like to move back, or I don't know, within 5 years, but who knows, I might live here, like, I never know. But if I were to move back to the States, I would definitely want to move back to LA or OC, because honestly I still haven't adjusted to the winters here. Like, I am gonna forever be a Cali girl, and the winters here are just so brutal and so cold. So I definitely miss the Cali weather, definitely miss the laid-back chill life, and I am more of a suburbs girl than a city girl, so I feel like Orange County would be more ideal for me. What's one country you haven't visited yet and you want to travel to? I think the country that I really want to travel to, I think I've said this before, is Switzerland, and it has been on my bucket list forever. I want to do like a 1-month trip in Switzerland, but there are also so many other countries that I want to visit. I want to go to Turkey, I also want to go to Brazil, I also want to go to Iceland. There is so many places. I want to go to Monaco as well, France. So yeah, I actually haven't been to Europe, and I haven't been to South America. I've been to a lot of Southeast Asian countries, so maybe explore Southeast Asian countries more when I'm in Korea, before, you know, I like move, or I don't know if I ever move. But yeah, basically that's pretty much it. So the next question that I have is, what's your latest obsession? Music, food, clothes, etc. Any new hobbies that you guys have? A lot of you guys have asked me this, but my latest hobby is definitely watching F1, and I've been fully embedded in F1. Literally my whole For You page or just like my Explore feed is all F1 content. And yeah, I actually got into F1 around last year, and I've actually watched all of the Grand Prix this year, the qualifyings, and I've just been enjoying it. I am a huge fan. I was never really into watching sports. I never really got into watching like basketball or soccer, but for some reason F1 is just so fun to me, and yeah, I've been really enjoying that. Also, my latest obsession with food definitely has to be ice cream. I don't know why, but I've just been eating so much more ice cream, and also like Dippin' Dots. They have like Dippin' Dots at the malls these days, but it's like you can add a bunch of flavors. So literally every time I'm at the mall, I'm trying to find a Dippin' Dots store. Like, it is kind of crazy, but yeah, I definitely love ice cream. I always want to have ice cream as like a dessert. So yeah, definitely my latest obsession. Also, I think it's because it was summer, so that's probably gonna change since it's gonna be winter. As for clothes, my style has definitely changed, so I have been dressing a little bit more girly, also a little bit more chic as well. So I would say girly chic is more my thing, but I honestly don't know because I've been trying out so many different styles. So yeah, I think that's just a little update on my latest obsessions. What is your ideal type? My ideal type has definitely changed over the years. I still like somebody who is older than me, but I like somebody who can also be fun. I feel like energy is very important. To have the energy, you know, that you guys kind of give and take off of each other is such an important thing. So somebody that I genuinely have fun with is definitely one thing. I also like somebody who is a little bit more gentle with their words or when they communicate. I really can't do people who are very aggressive or just kind of like get worked up. I get really closed off when people do that. So I guess somebody who is a little bit more understanding, well-spoken, very good at communicating their feelings is somebody that I am genuinely attracted to, and people that I like. How is turning 29? So I actually turned 29 this month, and I would say that so far I feel so much more motivated because it's the last year of my 20s, and I can say that with confidence. So I think that for me, it definitely gives me that push to kind of try new things out, to take risks, and to just kind of not care what people think, and to really live my 20s, or the last of my 20s, as much as I can, and just to have fun. Already handling your late 20s, I'm turning 27 and I'm freaking out because I feel 21. Honestly, I thought that by 29 I would have my shit together, I would know exactly what I want in life, you know, I would be on the track and I would just have everything put together. But honestly, I realized that it doesn't matter what age you are, like, you always will feel like, do I have my shit together? But I always realize that if you try to think about the things you are thankful for example, hey, I didn't think that I would be here and I would be doing this at 29 or 28, or hey, this year I got to try this. That's the type of mindset that I've just been trying to have. Not like, oh my god, I'm 29 and I still don't have this, and I'm 29, I still don't have this figured out. I also feel like if I'm 50 or 60, I would think to myself, did I live life the way I wanted to? Like, you know, that's the reason why when people retire, they try to do more things, they go traveling more, they find new hobbies. So definitely that's just life, but girl, I feel you because I'm on the same page. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? So this is a very hard and difficult question because I honestly don't know where I would be in 5 years because I don't think that far. I know a lot of people have like 5-year plans, 10-year plans, 15, 20-year plans, and for me, I guess my 5-year plan would be to be married to a person that I love, and then also to have kids, to raise my kids. I think that is probably the most realistic 5-year plan that I have, and that I really want. A lot of you guys also asked me for music recommendations. So usually I only listen to like the same couple of songs all the time, but some artists that I've been really enjoying are Bren Joy, Kiana Ladie, and then also a new artist that I recently got into is Joyce Rice. And then I also like Lucky Day as well. I actually like a lot of R&B singers, so that is usually what's on my playlist. Is I listen to a lot of R&B music. But yeah, maybe I will put a playlist, but I usually just listen to like all of the artist's songs. If I like one song, I usually like all of their other songs as well. So yeah, those are the artists that I've been really enjoying. One of my favorite memories of 2023 was definitely my birthday trip. I actually vlogged my birthday trip, and it was a very spontaneous birthday trip, and I love spontaneous things as well. I like planned things, but I like spontaneous things. So I definitely feel like my birthday trip was a memory that I will have, and also a trip that I will remember for sure. Visiting Korea soon, what neighborhoods should I visit that aren't the typical places? So the neighborhoods that actually been pretty popping is Hamgakji and Shinyeonsan. There have been a lot of new cafes there. I personally like to go to Hangangjin as well, which is right next to Itaewon. Itaewon is quite just more of the mainstream street, but I feel like Hangangjin has a lot more cute cafes and restaurants nearby, so definitely recommend Hangangjin. Another area that has been kind of on the rise is also Shindang area. They have Shindandong tteokbokki, so if you want to try tteokbokki, they have like a whole street of like the tteokbokki line, so that is also very good. They have a lot of bars there as well. I think those are the neighborhoods that I definitely would want you to check out. In my way to my room, because I wanted to show you guys my updated hair routine and also my updated skincare routine. This is not sponsored, just the things that I do on a regular day basis. So for my hair, I actually really don't do much. Every time I go to the salon, I'll go in about maybe every 2 to 3 months, and I only go in to do my roots. I try not to dye my whole hair unless it's like a color hair change that I really want, but I usually don't go for crazy hair colors either. So that's one thing. I don't dye my hair a lot, and you guys are probably gonna know that. I just go in for the roots. Also, this is just my thing. When I dry my hair, I usually like to go in with the medium heat. I don't go in with the cool. Occasionally on the summertime, I'll go in with the cool because it's just so hot, but then I don't go to the highest setting. I usually go to the middle setting. Also, I don't use a curling iron or a straight iron. I use the air wrap, but I know a lot of people say that the air wrap also damages my hair, but for me, I also go in with the second setting on the air wrap. I know you're supposed to go in with the high and then cool it down, but usually for me, I like to go in with the second setting and then cool it down. So that is just like a little thing. I try to put in as less heat in my hair as much as possible. And then I also use a hair oil. So this is a hair oil that I recently started using. My hairstylist recommended it to me. And basically what I do is I just use 2 pumps and I put it towards the ends of my roots, and that's pretty much it. I guess like the main thing is I really try not to put as much heat. I also don't tie my hair a lot as well. I don't like to put in just a lot of stress to my hair, so that is pretty much it. And also every 3 months I get a hair trim. I feel like that's the best way to kind of maintain my hair, maintain my split ends, and have healthy hair. Also, a lot of you guys have been asking for an updated skincare routine. I pretty much stick to the skincare routine for like 2 months now, and basically for toner, I like to go in with a toner pad, and this is the toner pad that I have been currently using. This is the Hucom Waterfall Refining Toner Pad, and personally for me, I just like to use toner pads because I feel like they're convenient. So sometimes when I'm drying my hair or styling my hair, I'll just have the toner pads on like a mask, and then I'll go in with my skincare afterwards. So yeah, I've actually been using this quite a bit. I'm pretty much almost done. I only have a couple left. So I don't know if it's just me, but usually depending on which toner I'm using, I go in with the same cream from the same brand. I just feel like it works better for me that way. So I actually have been using 2 creams from Hucom. This is not sponsored. So this is the Hydra Collagen Cream. As you guys can see, I have used quite a bit. And then I also use this cream as well. This is the Firming Cream. As you guys can see right here, I have used quite a bit as well. So depending on my skin, I usually like to go and use different stuffs. I actually like to use this one during the day because I feel like it's a little bit more light and watery. And then I also like to use the firming cream at night because when I wake up in the morning, my skin feels so good, and I'm like literally not lying. I just, ever since I've tried this cream, I wanted to get another one. I also wanted to give this to my mom. So yeah, these are two creams that I've been using. Also, if you guys are looking for more of a watery light cream, I definitely recommend this one as well. This one is from Purito and it is the Deep Sea Pure Water Cream. I got to try this out when I went on a brand trip, and guys, literally, I finished the cream. Like, there is like none left, or there's like a little left. But yeah, I basically finished it, and this is basically just a very good everyday cream. It's very hydrating. I just feel like if you guys like something light, this is definitely up your alley. For serums, these are the two serums that I use. This one is from Purito. This is the Deep Sea Droplet Serum from Purito, as you guys can see. I actually tried this on my brand trip, and the good thing about it is that it has like snow mushroom capsules, so it really gives in hydration and locks in hydration. So I actually use this serum when I have like an acne scar from like acne that I had recently, so it kind of helps with hyperpigmentation. It lightens the acne scars, so I usually go in with this wherever like I have trouble going on or redness, and it really helps to kind of calm it down. So yeah, this is the serum that I use. So I just want to do like a close-up of just like my skin. I am not wearing any makeup right now, but yeah, that is my updated skincare routine and my hair care routine. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So let's continue on with our Q&A. Do you like to play video games or sports? I actually like to play a lot of video games. Most of the times they're mobile games. I like to play PUBG Mobile, and then I also like to play Pokemon Unite, and then Pokemon Go because I love Pokemon, and then I play Homescapes when I'm like super bored. So these are basically the 4 games that I usually play. Also, you guys asked me, what is your MBTI? My MBTI is ESFP. I think this is pretty accurate. All the tests that I take, or you know, other personality tests, it usually refers me back to an ESFP. So yes. You guys have also asked me about my sneaker collection, why I ended up selling my sneakers, if I'm ever going to be getting back into sneakers, what is the reason with all of that. And long story short, no, I haven't sold any of my sneakers yet. I plan on doing so, and I think the reason why I kind of fell out from, you know, collecting sneakers is for about like 2 years I really haven't bought a lot of shoes, maybe like 1 or 2, and you know, years before that I would buy like 15 or like 20 shoes in a year, and I realized that I kind of just fell out of it. Also, my style has changed, just like getting a little bit older, and I realized that it's really hard for me to kind of style like the shoes with just my current style. So I usually end up, you know, leaning more towards boots or like more simpler shoes. So yeah, I am gonna be selling my shoes, and honestly, who knows, like I might get back into it, but I just feel like since I don't wear streetwear as much anymore, I wear like casual clothes, so I'll like occasionally pair them with like Jordan 1s, but it's really kind of hard to pair the Jordan 11s with like just like a preppy outfit and stuff. So that is basically the reason why I ended up wanting to sell them. And anything that I am excited for, I'm definitely excited for this year and just me turning 29. I feel like it will be a very big stage in my life for me to kind of try new things out, especially because I wasn't for a while because I was so self-cautious. But I'm very excited for this year, and any projects that I've been working on. I actually want to put out more content that is a little bit more diverse. I know a lot of you guys want a lot of K-pop content, so I want to do more story times, get ready with me, outfit stuff, and just a lot of different things. I just want to kind of put myself out there, try a bunch of different things. So yeah, I think I'm going to be doing a lot more short videos as well, obviously continuing on with long-term videos as well. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little catch up, and it was so good to kind of talk in front of the camera again. I was also very nervous, but thank you guys so much for showing so much love and support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!